there's a lot of good players, especially a lot of Newcastle players there who, and everything. So I think they'll definitely top it. Switzerland, they've got a really good team. They've got Shaqiri, they've got Imler from Napoli, they've got Liechtensteiner. They've got quite a lot of good players in that team. But Ecuador to finish third. Those South American sides are always entertaining to watch. And Honduras definitely bottom. But what do you think these two are going for you?
I think France possibly go quarterfinals, semi-final. It depends on the luck as well, but they always seem to do well in the last 4 or last 8 as well. So I give them that chance. Switzerland, they're not going to go further than first round knockout. Basically, those are my thoughts for them too at the moment. What about you?
I think France, for me, I would say quarterfinals. I won't say semis because for me, I think they've obviously grown a bit since since last tournament. They've got a lot more better players and they've learned a lot since that tournament. But I don't think France will get semis. There's two. Especially with the top 4 teams of Spain, Germany, Argentina, Brazil, they won't get in there. See, Italy, I said that because there's a chance. They're one of those countries that surprise you sometimes against the big boys. But Switzerland, definitely last 16. They won't go any further. Okay, we're moving on. Group F. Argentina, Bosnia, Iraq, and Nigeria. What do you think this? Who do you think this is going to go? I think it's kind of obvious who's going to be top.
Yeah, I know. Well, Argentina's going to top, no doubt. They got Messi, even though he's come back from injury, but I still reckon they'll do very well. You got Aguero, you got Tevez, got Mascherano. You got so many credible, amazing players in the middle as well, up front, defense. They got so many history as well. Especially this is the golden age since Diego Maradona, so I reckon they stand a big chance going first, cemented, no problem. Second, probably Nigeria. They've got some decent players, quite strong. They got Minike at some Turkish club. They got a few other good midfielders, so they do pretty well in African nations. So I'm not writing off second place. What do you think then?
I think Argentina definitely top. They've got some great players. Obviously, the best player in the world, Messi. They've got Di Maria. They've got Higuain. They've got Aguero, Tevez, Lamela. Zabaleta, Mascherano. They've got so many. As you said, this is a golden age for Argentina. The only thing I will say is they're just weak in defence. That's probably the worry for Argentina in this tournament. The leaky defence, but they have got a really good team. They're attacking everywhere, so I think they'll definitely finish top in this group. Bosnia, because of Dzeko, finished second, and they're a European country, so it makes sense. But Groovy, where do you think these two will finish, or like your two will finish?
Well, Argentina could go all the way to the final, but I'm expecting semi-final minimum because of their, in the golden age, they got so many powerful strikers. Even alone, their counter-attacking force will destroy teams as parts we've seen in previous World Cups and Copa America Cups. So they're alone there, expecting minimum semi-final. Nigeria will probably get knocked out first round. Those are my thoughts, really. What about you?
Argentina, I have a feeling, especially with it being in South America, they can definitely go all the way and win the tournament. That's why I definitely feel. They'll definitely be one of the strongest things. This is the time for Messi to really take this tournament for his own and to make history. Also, Bosnia, they'll just get last 16. I can't see them getting in further. No offense, Jeffo. But anyway, now this is good. This is one of the group of deaths. This is Group G. Now, there's one of the big favourites in this tournament. There's also another one that could do something as well. And there are two other good teams. Germany, one of the big boy favourites. And some say it's their time. Maybe, who knows? This could be their time, their golden era. Portugal, with Cristiano Ronaldo, also having a really good team. Ghana, and also the United States with Klinsmann. So what do you think, Groovy?
Alright. Well, Germany, no doubt, they've got such a strong team. Mario Gomez, Ozil, Khedira, you name it, they've got it. Muller, so Batista, really strong. They've got history as well, World Cup and European Cup field. So they've got the biggest pedigree in Europe at the moment, especially Bayern Munich, Borussia Dortmund. The team's on fire. So I reckon they could go final, semi-final, minimum semi-final. I'm expecting them. So They go first. Second, Portugal, because of Ronaldo alone. They've got a very strong European team, and they tend to do well big international clubs as well. So they'll go second, guaranteed. Maybe quarterfinal. I reckon they'll do pretty well on that. And third, Ghana. So they got some pretty awesome players as well, like Essien, Guyane that plays in somewhere in the Middle East, I think. What about you? What do you think then, Mr. Wilson?
I think Germany definitely top, especially as you mentioned, the history they have, and plus they've been there and they've done it. They know how to get it done. Germany have been building this team over like quite a few, like over 6 years now. Especially with the likes of Royce, Mario Götze, Mario Gomez, Klose, Özil, Müller, Neuer, Lahm, Hummels, Boateng. There's just Kahidra. There's just so many good players in that team, and Schroller from Chelsea. There's just so many, and I think they definitely, for me, finish top. Portugal because of Cristiano Ronaldo, but they're not just a one-man team. They've actually got a pretty good team because they've got the likes of Pepe, Contral, and also they've got Nani and quite a few other good players in there. So, I think definitely second. I think United States will finish bottom. Ghana finished third because they've always done well in these tournaments. They're quite a surprise all the time, the African nation. So, we'll see. And now, Groovy, what is your thoughts of how far can these two countries go?
Well, personally, Germany one of my favourites as well to win it. Personally, I would like them to win it if they could. But semi-final minimum. But I'm not joking. They probably could go final as well because of the striking force and counter-attacks. Portugal last 16, possibly quarter-final. So I think those are reasonable expectations for them. What do you think, Mr. Olsen?
I think Germany definitely top. For this group, obviously, but I think definitely they can go all the way and win it. They've got a golden generation right now. It's the right time for them to win it this summer. They've got everything. If they don't win it, I don't think they'll ever win it. If they don't win it now, but they're definitely, one of the best teams in the tournament. I can't wait to watch them at the World Cup. They've got such a perfect team. Portugal, I think they're semi-finals, just like Italy. When I was saying, they've got something where they can get in there, and plus, especially with the Cristiano Ronaldo factor, who's one of the best players in the world. And the last group, it is the last group, and it's Group H, one of everyone's big favorites in the dark horse, Belgium.
Oh yeah.
Algeria, Russia, South Korea. So, Kirby, what do you think this is going to go?
I've got a lot to say about Belgium because me and Olsen have been tracking Belgium for quite a while, especially they say themselves in these last few years, this is their golden age of one of the best teams they came out with in years. You got Hazard, like Lukaku, like Benteke, like Vincent Kompany, all these amazing midfielders, Dembele at Spurs. So, they pretty much at all the top European clubs like the Belgian players at the moment. So therefore, they're going to go top, no doubt. And possibly Russia as well, they go second. So, they got international pedigree. They got a lot of strength as well, in the middle ranks and striking force and experience. So they tend to do well. What do you think, Olsen?
I think Belgium are definitely going to be one of the dark horses. As you said, the squad, Hazard, they've got Chadli, they've got Dembele, they've got Vertonghen, they've got Vermaelen, Lukaku, Benteke, Morales, Mertens. They've got so many company. They've got so many good players in that team, and they're gonna, for me, definitely top this group easily. They're everyone's favorite team right now. They're the dark horses for me, and this is the best generation they've ever had. So, and for me, after this tournament and beyond, they will do really good, and I think they're going to make history. They'll definitely top the group. Russia, I think, will do it second, just because they're a European side, and they tend to get through. South Korea third, Algeria bottom, and Groovy, who do you think, how far do you reckon those two can do?
Well, Belgium, I'm expecting at least to go to quarter-final because of the golden age as well, especially the striking immense force and the counter-attacking force. They've got solid defence and they've got one of the best keepers in Europe at the moment and one of the best hot prospects at the moment. So I think they could go quarter-final. I'm not going to play my cards with them so much. They could go further or beyond, but it all depends who they get and how well they perform. But they definitely have got the strength. Russia, last 16, I don't see them going further and beyond that. What do you think then, Mr. Olsen?
I think Belgium, for me, to finish. They definitely quarterfinals they'll get to, but I think maybe they might just get to the semis. They could just surprise everyone and go semis because the squad they got, they're strong in defence, two really good goalkeepers. One of them is actually on loan at a Flecko from Chelsea, who's a really good goalkeeper for the future. He's probably going to take over Petr Cech when his time's up at Chelsea. But I have a feeling that this team, they've got good pick from the wings. They're strong in the middle. They're strong in defence. They've got two good, strong strikers. They've got other strikers. They're going to be good. And I think definitely the semis or quarterfinals, definitely one of those. Russia, they're last 16, and that is, where I think that's on their end. Well, guys, this is the end of the video. As you know, we've just done a whole video of our predictions, our preview. Leave a like and comment for your opinion. Subscribe for more videos on my channel and also on Groovy Historian's channel. Go for more videos if you want to. Also, Groovy, let's just do one more thing. Out of the 4 teams we have picked pretty much to go on and win it, Germany, Brazil, Spain, and Argentina, which one do you reckon for you is going to win it?
Oh, this is really hard. You put me on the spot. I really don't know, but I love to say Brazil. I really would love them to win it because I've always been a boy favourite since I was young, the old golden age of Fat Ronaldo. Because they're at home, yeah, I know, but he's an awesome legend. He's very groovy in his own way. So I really do believe, because they're at home, they must win. If they don't win it, it must be quite bad. So I reckon they'll possibly win it. They're my favourites. But you never know, the other 3 just as match them as well. So I'm not writing them off, but Brazil, I believe. What about you?
I think, for me, I have this feeling, Spain, I don't think they'll win it this time. For me, it's about Germany and Argentina, but if I was going to be honest, I think Argentina. Because Argentina, they're on South America territory. I don't know, they have this generation now, and Messi is on fire. Even though he just came back from injury, he is on fire, and I think that's going to be it. It's going to be his tournament where he makes history. Brazil, yes, Brazil and will also do their thing. All 4 of them could win it, but I think Germany, Argentina, but Argentina more. So there you go, and that's what we think. And I say there you go, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the videos. Probably do 5 videos or something. But guys, I can't wait for the World Cup. I think Groovy can't wait for the World Cup this summer. And also, as usual, bye guys, love you. And remember, you're awesome. And Groovy.
Hey, hope everyone enjoyed our interesting World Cup preview. We've got a lot more interesting videos coming up, such as the transfers for January sales. Remember, stay groovy.